we're privileged to have Lhing Doungel in our midst. And we just had a personal interview, dialogue, talks in the office. And she did enjoy, and I did enjoy. And we are very happy to have her time and again. And today she's here in our midst. And I just want to give her a freedom of speech. So whatsoever you want to do for the betterment of the students of the school. And so please take your time. And she is the wife of Lhing Doungel. And Lhing Doungel, of course, is well known to all of us in our society. And even I think the whole Indian community knows him very well. And not only that, but she is also very well known as a YouTuber. She's a very great YouTuber. And many people are following after her YouTube. I also sometimes I follow her and I watch, and it's so amazing. And I can see her communication skill. I can see her leadership skill. You know, I have been telling to my students that communication, leadership is so important. And without having the leadership quality, without having the guts to talk, no matter how much you learn, no matter how much you know, how much well-versed you are, you will not be able to express because of your shyness. So, and last time she visited us, and she was sharing a great concern about her brothers and sisters-in-law who are sitting here. And so we discussed, and the point that she made up, she pointed out really, touched my heart. And I said, okay, could we have one day a time to have a discussion so that you can also support my teaching. Especially I'm very much focusing on leadership, spoken communication. And so she accepted it very gladly. And so she's here today. Okay, let's invite her on the stage here. Okay, please go.
I just want to start by saying that it is indeed a great privilege and honor for me personally to be invited here in this prestigious school, Omega Public School, Modbong. I would also like to take this time to thank Sir, who is also the administrative secretary, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, definitely.
Yes. For inviting me, because if he had not invited me, I wouldn't have seen all your beautiful and handsome faces. All right. So, Sir, thank you. And I just want to say that you all are so fortunate. Fortunate not only because the school provides additional paper, fortunate because your proprietor, the administrative secretary, makes every effort to let you all develop good communication skill. This is his burden, okay? He really, whenever we have this discussion, he would be so enthusiastic and he would share, hey, this is my vision, this is something that I want to do. I want our people to be able to develop a good communication skill whenever they stand in front of people. Because no matter what profession you choose, maybe you want to be a doctor,
correct.
Maybe you want to be a journalist, right? Maybe you want to be an engineer, maybe you want to be a theologian, or simply maybe you want to be a good spokesperson. What is the key in all these things? What is the key? I can't hear.
Communication skills.
Yes, communication skills, right? And why I'm focusing so much on communication skill is because it is something that you can learn, okay? Please don't say that, I cannot learn. That is so disappointing, my dear students, my dear beautiful and handsome students. If you make an effort, you can definitely learn, okay? And by the time I reached my class 10 standard, I remembered what Sir told me, that you will never be able to clear your? And by then, by the grace of God, I was able to overcome my stammering, and I praise God for that. God helps those who help themselves. And it was my faith in God, okay? It was my faith in God, and it was my hard work that God helped me to overcome my stammering problem. And by the time I reached my class 10, luckily we were introduced to, what is this? Smartphones, right? I don't know how many of you use smartphones here, but I can bet, sir, with my heart and soul that 99.9% use a smartphone in some way or the other. your parents' phone, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your happy, your friends, okay? So I want to help you all in something. And this is something that I follow, and I want all of you, all right? I want all of you, irrespective of he or she, I want all of you to learn some few traits that I have developed in the course of my life and journey. So back to our conversation, I started using smartphone in the year 2005, okay? So 2005, I started using smartphone, not just a manual phone, a smartphone. By the time I started using smartphone, I downloaded the app called Dictionary. And I can't even put into words how much it has helped me personally. Whenever I struggle with any words, because every now and then you come across new words, right? And you have to make sure that you are pronouncing it correctly. The pronunciation has to be correct. So I downloaded that app, and since then, till now, I'm using the app, okay? No matter how many times I upgrade my phone, the dictionary stays, okay? Like a true husband and wife, okay? The dictionary stays. And I just want to encourage all, not that I'm missing my husband, please don't get me wrong.
You're not missing your husband?
I'm actually missing you, alright? No. So, yeah, so
I will
please,
report to him.
please make sure that you download this app, Dictionary, any Oxford Dictionary. There are so many kinds of dictionary which is available for iPhones as well as Android, okay? So make sure that you download this. It has helped me, and I can just put my heart and soul in saying that it will help you, all right? Number two, make sure that when you read it out loud. When you study, when you read an article, when you read magazines, in order for you to develop your communication skills, read it out loud. That way you can hear if you're pronouncing it correctly or mispronouncing it, okay? Am I correct, sir?
Exactly.
It's very crucial, important that you read it out loud. Not that you should affect all the surrounding people around you, but there is a tone, right? There's a tone of how you speak. If you see so many people around, and if you are the one like screaming and shouting, people will call you a fool. But you can always maintain that moderate pitch that comes along with having good etiquette. And that is, when you read it out loud. That way you can hear yourself, all right? Don't just read it just for the sake of reading. Read it for the sake of learning, my dear students. Read it for the sake of learning. That's number two. Number three, what I want to say is, put your vocabulary into speaking. And when I say speaking, make sure that you communicate with your friends, with your classmates, with your teachers. And your teachers are always here to help you all. Okay? The last time I was addressing to class 8 students, this is something that I want to re-emphasize here. All of you are so privileged to have Sir here. Or honestly, I'm being very honest. I'm not saying because he is present. I have seen him, like I've known him for the past 6-7 years. And the one thing that he has been emphasizing till today is to help students, especially not just from our community, okay? Not just from our community, but people from all walks of life, to develop leadership skills as well as to be able to stand in front of people with a good communication skill. And this is something that I feel that this is his greatest burden as the administrative secretary. And how can he fulfill that? He alone can't fulfill it. He will never be able to fulfill it alone. It can only be fulfilled when all of you come collectively, okay? This is a collective work. I can stand here and speak for 2 hours. You can listen here, you can show it here. Or you can listen here, keep it here, and follow. It's up to all of you. I can never force all of you. But what you can do is, whenever your sir or any teacher, any staff, any teacher teaches you something, don't just think that I have to do it for the sake of doing. Think that it will really help me in my future endeavor. And back to what I was trying to say. No matter whatever ambition whatever ambition you might be, like opting for. What were the things that I mentioned? Doctor, engineer, journalist, okay. you will never be able to communicate what you know until and unless you are able to have a good communication skill. And that's the reason why I always, me, even personally, I always, take time to teach my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, the importance of having a good communication skill. My husband, let me take his example. He never got the chance, the opportunity to attend good school, all right? It was a very hard life for him. He was the eldest. He's still the eldest. And yeah, and he will be the eldest. What I want to say here is, to all the students, he told me that because I did not get the opportunity to attend good school, I want to make sure that my younger siblings get the opportunity to attend the best. And he found this to be the best. And I just want to say that all of you are so privileged to be here. Your parents, they are putting their money, their heart and soul so that all of you get the best education. And I want all of you to know that you are not just here without any purpose. You are here with a purpose. Make sure that you reach your end goal. What you start, make sure you reach the end goal. In football, when you kick a ball, what is the target? See, they know. It's just that you don't utilize that, right?
It's just that they don't kick the ball.
Yeah, you have to kick the ball. If you see the ball and it's like, I want the goal, but if you don't kick, how will it reach the end goal? Like, for example, my husband, if he's playing, okay, he sees the ball, and if he just walk out, let the ball reach the goal. No, it can't, my dear students. You have to personally start. You have to personally start with one step at a time and learn and focus on what you are learning. If you don't focus, I'm sorry. You really have to focus. And don't think that I'm just speaking to all of you. I always say this even to my own siblings as well as even to my own family members. So that's something that I really focus on. And another thing, which is very important, make sure that whenever you read a magazine, whenever you read an article, whenever you read a newspaper, if you come across any new word, make sure that you take time and effort to go back to your dictionary and look for what does that word mean. Okay, utilize that. Now I want to ask some few questions. Okay, I want to ask, be very genuine. Sir, anyone?
Yeah. Anyone of you? Yes, stand up. You.
Okay, can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Sitlhou, and I study in 8th standard, and I'm 12 years of age.
Okay. So I want to ask some few questions. What are the things that you love about this school? And also, sir, please don't mind me for asking this.
Okay.
What are the things that you see can be done a bit better, or like area of improvement,
Yes.
if there is any?
Sir actually tells us to talk in English for communicating among ourselves, but there are some that doesn't use this English for communicating, and I really want this to be improved.
All right. So she meant to say that English is heavily emphasized.
Yes.
But secretly, few students don't use English, and that's what she's talking about.
Shall we give her a round of applause? So moving on to the next question. Not next question, the first question. Yeah. So tell me, what do you love about this school?
Well, what I love about this school is we also have this unique class that other schools really don't have it.
Yeah.
That is GSL. Well, we do learn spoken class leadership, and this class really seems to be improving my leadership and the way of speaking. And
Wow.
I'm truly inspired by this class.
Okay. Thank you so much. Next student, anyone?
Okay. Let us ask Miss Omega. Yeah.
Can you just explain why Miss Omega?
Yeah, Miss Omega. Yeah, I think instead of I explain what Miss Omega is,
Yeah.
let her explain herself.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Explain. Yes, please. Yes.
Why are you given the title Miss Omega?
Yes.
I'm given the title Omega because I think I deserve it.
Okay.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah. So, what is the point? What is the point that make you deserve? What her question is? Was there any sort of circumstance or point that you were given a title Miss Omega? Yes.
Yes. I was out of all many students were participating in that Omega, but I was given the
Okay,
title.
because beauty contest.
Yeah.
Okay, it was beauty with brands. Okay.
Yes.
So my question is, what was your winning question?
What is your winning question?
And you can just express it the way you express it on that day because we were not there, sadly. So I really want to relive that moment, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Come over here.
Let us give her the stage, okay? After all, she's Miss Omega. Yeah.
What is the last question asked? Yes.
Yeah. Come here. So, what was your winning? Okay, let me see. What was your winning answer? How did you respond to the jury?
He said, "Do you think it's?" I said my aim in life was to become a doctor, and he said, "Was it possible?" And I said, "Yes, anything is possible if you really put your heart and soul into it." That was my answer.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And so basically, did you guys hear what she said? She said anything is possible if you put your heart and soul. And this is exactly what I was emphasizing,
And
right?
let me tell you,
Yeah.
when I asked her aim in life,
Yeah.
she kept responding, and as she responded, I kept questioning.
Yeah.
There was a long interview,
Okay.
and that really amazed the judges.
So, do you think she deserved it? Yes. Sure? I truly feel that she deserved it. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can please go and take a seat. So now, I want some from the...
Boys.
What's your name?
My name is Paul.
Come here. Don't be scared. I will eat you. So, Hoyang? Hoy nasa awam? How handsome is he? Seriously. You're a really handsome man, okay? Yeah. So my question is, please, okay? Please. My question is, are you relaxed?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask?
Yes,
Don't say ma'am. You can just call me Lhing. He's making me nervous. I'm kidding.
Lhing,
Okay.
complete.
So the question is, what are the areas, okay, that you as a student feel that it can be improved in this school?
According to me, the first point that Omega needs to have is when we have all this gathering.
Yeah.
I want the school to have an
Auditorium.
yes, a proper auditorium
Or a hall, yeah.
or a hall where
Yeah.
we can all gather.
Okay.
Sir, please, this is for you.
I'll make it.
Yeah. 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 And other. Yeah.
And likewise,
Yeah.
let the construction of the turf be done it
Quickly.
as quick as possible because every area has its own education. Likewise, even sports is one part of education. Like
Exactly.
your husband.
Like my darling. Okay, so that's it, right? Thank you so
What
much.
about in terms of academic? In terms
Yeah.
of teaching, class, whatsoever?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say
Add to that, yeah.
or compliment?
As well for me,
Wait. Just you keep thinking, okay. I would also like to bring to the highlight of anyone watching this video, okay. I want to say that the school has special teachers assessment paper. And I was shocked. I was having this discussion with your sir. I never knew that students can actually give feedback to the teachers. So that was something that really amazed me. And he's actually giving the opportunity to the students to express your thoughts and opinion on things that you want to change or on things that you want to, upgrade. So don't you think this is a privilege? I really feel that it's a privilege. I never had that privilege. All right. Not that I want to say ill about my teachers. No, don't get me wrong. I really want to appreciate those who deserve appreciation, especially my teachers who have put their heart and soul, their blood and sweat to let me reach who I am today. Okay. So I never got the opportunity to express my gratitude towards my teacher. You guys had that you guys have that opportunity, right? Sir, he showed me your assessment paper. I did not see the names, like he didn't disclose the names of who wrote that, but it was really helpful. And yeah, with regard to that, I just want to say to anyone watching this video that these schools provide teachers assessment paper, which is actually done not by the teachers but by the students. Okay, students assess their teachers, and the paper goes directly to the administrative secretary and his beloved wife, right?
And something to clarify that that assessment can be wrongly understood if it was directly assessed to the teachers directly themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is only for me and my wife, confidential. Yes.
That's why he made sure that he closed all the names. Okay.
And through that, I'm going to give a word to the teachers, and also I'm going to give some whatsoever suggestion is required as per your assessment.
Okay.
So there's going to be a teacher's award as per the assessment that you guys have.
So, sir, do you have since you mentioned best teacher, do you give best students each year?
Yes, we have.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So basically, why I use the word "are you sure"? It's because I want you all to get that award. Okay. And who knows? God willing, one day my hubby and might sponsor that prize also.
Wow! Come on. So you are the second teacher.
Yeah.
So right from this year, Mr. and Mrs. Doungel, they are going to sponsor the best students award.
And I'm not saying this to say, see, please don't get me wrong. I'm not standing here to say that, I have money and I want to give. No, this is something that, I really want to encourage the students to be the best of the best, because all of you are the best. The teacher is getting, just mark my word, okay? So that's something that I want to say. And I want to give the time to him, the areas for improvement, if any, especially with regards to academic, right, sir?
Awesome.
Yeah.
So for me, about the academic, it is really outstanding.
Yeah.
Even the teachers, they are really doing great. No matter how much problem we have, they never get angry on asking them. They instead help us so that we could know it far better than others.
I think.
And as of for me, the academic is really excellent.
So, if you don't mind, can I ask you, what's your grade? Grade.
What class you are in?
No. In academics, like, what's your grade?
Oh.
Like, is it first? Is it second? Is it third? Which grade are you? ABC?
Actually.
Do you mind asking me?
Not.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm not a good. I'm not a bright student.
Okay.
Don't
say that.
I would like to say that I'm a B grade student.
B grade. B. It's not bad, right?
B is very good.
So shall we just give him a round of applause? Please go and have a say. I've said, out of all the discussions that we have had, number one, be a good human being, okay? It's so important in today's world of, war and corruptions. We always hear about the war that's happening in Ukraine and Russia, right? Learn to be a good human being. And one of the there's so many points, okay, but the one I would just emphasize on one, because it's 2:30. I don't know how many of you are into intoxicant. I don't know. I really don't know. Do you know what is the meaning of intoxicant? Yes. I don't know, but you know yourself, right? Excuse me. Please abstain yourself from anything that can harm your body. Okay? Abstain yourself. If you want to reach your end goal, if you are not fit enough, okay? If you are into intoxicant, if you are into substance, then you will never be able to reach your end goal. So make sure, be a good human being and abstain yourself from anything that can affect your body in depriving you from reaching your end goal. So with that, I would like to end today's conversation. And last, I want to thank Sir for inviting me in his prestigious school. I'm so humbled, and I hope all of you had a good session. I hope so. Are you all tired? Yeah. Yes, no?
Tired? No.
So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope that this will not be the end. Maybe when my husband comes back from his ISL, from his camping, I'll make sure to invite him here, okay? And especially to all the football, like crazy
Football lovers.
yeah, football lovers, you can have one-on-one conversation with him, okay? So let's try to make that possible very soon, okay? So yeah, thank you so much. and-
Let's pray.
Yeah.
All right.
Hasat na lên tin thép na tuy vì bằng nghìn kinong dòng lên ta sân ra tiền lấy xe đầm lại ni cô để ta leng Giêsu nung i duy điều Giêsu khơi hile kanung ai zui no ma chun ama ki ngai dom hen a thing pel ki put hen lang kanung